Hello and welcome to another episode of Chaotic Lawful on Table Runners. This episode we're going to be playing a little game called Masks. We actually did a video on Masks, kind of explaining the general rules and like how to play and kind of what the point of this game is. In case you didn't see it, Masks is about teenage superheroes. It's a little unique in that your hit points are not your hit points. Your hit points are whether you're an extra angsty teen or just a regularly angsty teen. So with that, shall we kick it off? Shall we begin? Yeah. Okay. We're going to begin with a pow as Xanthi gets punched in the face by a steel fist and goes tumbling across the road. Your laurels get knocked a little askew as you stand up. Would you like to describe your character?
Yeah, so Xanthi has long, big, thick, curly hair, black hair, and she's got this white shirt and that has like a keyhole in it, and it displays a tattoo of her family symbol on the collarbone. And that is basically an omega with some leaves and a V for victory.
As you look around and brace for the next impact, you're going to see your buddy Karma Chameleon trying to catch up to this archer robot that's shooting like laser beams from a bow and arrow from the top of a rooftop. Tory, would you like to describe your character?
All right, Karma Chameleon is a little guy. Shocker. He's got like green windswept hair. You know, he's super adorable. A green scaly mask that has like kind of a rainbow multi-chrome shift to it when you like look at it some angle. Yeah. He also has a full bodysuit that is green and scaly. It's different shades of green and black that has a little bit of that same shifty texture, but it's kind of like a second skin more so than like an outfit.
This archer is about like 3 stories up above you. How do you think you're going to get up there?
Okay, well, at the moment, I would say I'm probably in like tree frog mode.
Okay.
So I've got like sticky fingers.
Sticky fingers? Okay.
Maybe hop a little bit in there.
Yeah, your fingers are just like a little bit wider than they should be, and you're kind of just like crawling up the side of this wall like a tree frog. What do you do once you get up there?
Okay, so they're just like standing up at the top?
They're taking shots.
Oh yeah, I've been like jumping out of the way to dodge it. I'd probably like pounce onto the top and like, you know how frogs sit like this with their, I would get up on my chair, but they're not. So he's like this at the top, and I feel like I would probably try to like use my leg to swipe out their leg.
Oh, all right. Sounds like you're directly engaging a threat.
Absolutely.
What you're gonna do now is roll 2d6 and add your danger. Which I don't think is very good.
No, it's not. Danger is a 0. Hey, that's a 10.
Okay, a 10. That's a complete success.
That's
all right.
Great for me.
You're gonna get to pick 2. What do you wanna do? Is in addition to going after this guy?
Okay, I would definitely like to create an opportunity for my allies.
Excellent.
So maybe like knock them.
Like knock them prone.
Yeah. And I would like to resist blows from them.
Okay, fair enough. So you take a leap up there and then sweep the leg like a good old Karate Kid.
Yeah.
And this robot goes clattering to the ground and just seems incredibly embarrassed as a shot goes wide and skims right over the head of Psychic Charm. Would you like to introduce your character?
Yes. So Psychic Charm has very pretty, long, dark brown hair. Her costume is blue and pink, and she's got a cape and a skirt, and she's dressed very cute.
Psychic, you got shot almost with a laser. What are you doing right now? What's kind of your modus operandi in this one?
I'm trying to figure out how I can help my friends and cause the least amount of damage.
Okay, sounds like you're trying to assess the situation then. Go ahead and roll plus superior.
That is a 8.
An 8. All right, you get to ask one question.
How can we best end this quickly?
Okay, yeah. I think the best way you could end this quickly is probably taking out the big heavy one that's going after Xanthi. Because that one is protecting the other.
Can I send like a psychic wave to try to like knock it out?
Yeah, you could do that. Go ahead and directly engage a threat.
Like
Go ahead and directly engage a threat.
Oh.
What'd you do, bud?
It's plus danger. That's a 5.
It's
Okay.
a me roll.
So you can't get higher than a 7, even with help. You send a psychic wave at this thing, and you do successfully manage to blow it away from Xanthi right as it's about to connect. It gets sent flying, but so do like 3 or 4 cars. You're gonna mark a condition here.
Wow.
Do you think you feel more insecure or more guilty right now?
Insecure. She tried to
Yeah.
help.
Yeah, I
She's
agree
like,
with that.
We're off to such a good start.
Hey, that tracks.
Speaking of those cars that go flying, one of them is coming straight at our final heroine. Would you like to describe your character?
Yeah,
Brooke?
sure. Lima Nouveau is a very, very pallid figure clad in half kind of asymmetrical leathers. They have bright white eyes that are covered by a blindfold and skin that's marbled in colors of bruises.
Excellent. Well, you're about to get a new bruise. What are you gonna do?
I'm just going to become incorporeal and let it fly through me.
That's fair. I think you can just do that.
Nope.
Yeah, this little ghost girl, very tall ghost girl.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think you're 5'10".
5'10", yeah. Big ghost girl.
Just goes. I'm not getting hit by a car today.
Yep.
And it soars through you. Looking around the field right now, I kind of want to make you roll to assess the situation.
Okay.
Plus superior.
Oh, I'm not
sorry.
good at that. Oh, that's the one I'm not good at. Oh, that's 8 total. 8.
8? Okay, you get to ask one question.
What here is in the greatest danger?
Ooh. So, you guys are responding to a call about some wanton destruction after a break-in at the Karis Foundation down in Carefree Live, Work, Play. There is an item that was stolen from a lab there. That is what is being swept away right now.
Do I have sightline?
Do you have line of sight on the object?
Yeah.
There is a young woman, kind of very nondescript. What is like your image of the most nondescript woman in the world?
Probably like mousy brown hair,
Yeah.
work clothes.
Yeah. You see just like a woman with like mousy brown hair and like glasses in just like a gray power suit kind of thing. Just like trying to power walk quickly away with like this like robotic piece in her arms.
Not even hidden.
Yeah, just like she's just trying to get away right now. She's power walking.
Are we concerned about that being in one piece?
That's up to you.
I'm going after her.
Okay, you're gonna
Yeah.
go after her. All right.
Yeah.
It might take you a second to clear the distance, and in the meantime, they're coming. Actually, they're probably coming after you. They're abandoning Xanthi in this moment.
I'm like-
with truly horrifying speed, this robot just pounces at your direction. Xanthi, are you gonna let this guy get to her?
Absolutely
Okay,
not.
cool.
Thank you.
Okay. What are you doing?
I would like to summon one of my magic weapons,
Sick.
a long spear, basically, and hurl it towards the one going closest.
Okay, cool. So for that, you're gonna roll plus savior to defend. What did you roll? You rolled
Two sixes.
Oh,
Plus 2.
plus
So
2.
it's
You got a
14.
14. 10 and up is a total success. So you
That's
dominated this roll.
Wonderful. I think we're gonna get some tea,
Yeah.
y'all.
You guys feel a little inspired as you see her just summon a javelin and yeet it straight through the ankle of this robot that pulls the javelin out of its ankle.
I would like to use overcharge.
Okay, what does that do?
You channel the full capacity of your incredible powers to overcome an obstacle, reshape your environment, or extend your senses. Spend 2 burn to take 10 plus when you unleash your powers.
Okay, what are you trying to unleash?
Can I like send a psychic wave that's gonna hit like multiple robots, like a really big one, like blah!
Just trying to like knock them prone.
I'm just trying to knock
Everyone down?
Not everyone down.
Okay.
Words are important. Words are important.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
I'm trying to knock all the metal people down.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's fun. Like that's it's less fun for me, but like
Great for us.
yeah, you don't have to roll
Yeah, I
if
guess
you
I just
already
do it.
you just do it. Yeah, you send a psychic wave, and yeah, this poor robot that you just knocked over just kind of like gets knocked further back on the rooftop. Speaking of, Avery, what are you doing?
Am I still worried about this robot, or does he seem like he's not going to be a threat anymore?
Ooh, roll to pierce the mask. This plus mundane, which...
Hey, that's
good at
great
that.
for
Yeah.
me. I say it before I jinx it. 7.
Okay, you get to ask one.
Okay.
Do you want to ask what do you intend to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy is just trying to stall for time.
Then I will go to where my friends are fighting the big guy.
Okay, cool. Leave this guy on the ground.
Yeah, he's on the roof. Good. Have fun getting down.
Yeah.
Careful.
And you're gonna jump down to kind of maybe make like a little triangle around this bruiser robot.
Yeah.
I command like an axe of my mythical weapon, and I I grab the leg and I slice it off at the kneecap.
Let's see if you do that. Roll to directly engage a threat.
Sorry.
6/6.
6/6. Ooh, you
Wait.
Okay,
Plus
so she's
danger.
the person
Plus
that-
danger. -1. So that's gonna be an 11.
Speaking of other robots,
Just booking it after this mundane.
you're just
lady.
running after this mundane lady who like sees this robot
The
get like, a
corporate
little
robot.
fried and starts like running just a little bit faster. Just like, how do you try to catch her?
I can do little teleports as a treat. I can do little teleports as a little treat.
Sure, if you want to mark a doom track, go ahead.
No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want a little treat today.
Okay.
I think what I'm going to do, because we've discussed that there have been cars displaced at this point, I'm going to book it and be incorporeal so that any impediments I am completely immune to.
Sick. Okay, so you're just moving faster
I'm
than
moving
she's
faster
able
than she
to.
can.
Excellent. Okay, cool. Yeah, you just get up onto her.
She's gonna wrap an arm around her shoulder and go, "Hey, man, I mean, we were looking for you," and I'm gonna modify her memory to think that she's helping us.
I need you to roll to unleash your powers.
Shoot. 6 and 5.
Okay.
What is going on this side of the table?
You successfully do start to modify this person's memory, but you realize it's really not as effective as it should have been because you're not interfacing with memories like you're used to. You're interfacing with a CPU. And she looks at you stunned for a second, and then kind of you see her eyes, and this illusion kind of fades on you as you have this realization. Her little glasses actually just like a little LED light of just her eyes getting wider appears as this woman is actually also a robot.
Oh my god.
They're fairly strong. They kind of just rush your arm back and start fleeing, but in a very haphazard sort of way. They're not being very successful in their running away. Actually, all three of you are around the big robot. Cool. Love that.
Don't love those words right there.
Actually, yeah, seeing this bruiser robot being almost damaged beyond repair, the laser robot on the roof draws back its bow, and you see it just in time tick, tick, tick red as it launches and hits that robot in the chest. You have just enough time to have a reaction. What are y'all, each of you, doing?
I would like to use shielding
Okay.
to Karma Chameleon.
what
I'm
is
using my
that?
burn, so basically I'm gonna roll freak instead of savior.
Go ahead and roll that.
Okay, so that is a 11.
There is a fraction of a second where you see this coming and you go, Karma Chameleon. And you throw a shield around them before you yourself are blown so far back and crash into the brick facade of a building.
Okay.
Like there's a hole into this bodega where this poor like shop owner just like looks at you and goes,
Can I get an egg sandwich?
no.
Oh, okay. Let's just run out.
You run back.
Am I able to summon an extending staff and just go up into the sky?
Ooh, love that.
That's great.
That's so funny.
Fly into the air.
Ooh, and my luck was about to run out at any time. Okay, that's a 3.
Ooh. in a true, utter, like, oh, I gotta get out of here, stick your staff into the ground and extend it, and it just keeps going for a really, just like wait, like 30 feet up.
I'm on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
On it, 30 feet up, just now falling through the air as the laser robot sees you just totally vulnerable and takes another shot. You're gonna, it just smacks right into your chest plate. You're absolutely insecure right now.
Very. Definitely.
Yeah, you are not feeling super good. What are you up to?
I think just runs. What the hell? Oh
Yeah.
no. I'm just going to try to corrode the arm that is clutching the item off, so I can take it myself.
Cool. Directly engage a threat. That's plus danger.
You're not the good dice today. 5. Not good.
Okay.
But I had a +1, right? So it's 6. But
So it's a 6, but it's still not enough, and you're too far away for anybody to really help you. So yeah, you go to grab this person, and they turn to you, and their eyes start doing like an LED spiral.
Are you buffering? What?
And all of a sudden, you are standing next to Karma Chameleon, trying to corrode their arm. That's when you come to. You stumble up, and this woman is now far. Oh, actually, you don't see this woman anymore. There's like a crowd running, but she is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, freaking heck.
What happened?
Well, I'm sorry, it wasn't flesh. The woman was not a flesh woman, and
What woman?
The woman with the thing that we were supposed to
Is she
get.
a robot?
Yeah.
Can I summon her roller skates?
Yeah.
These blue and white roller skates appear on my feet, and I'm like, is anyone coming with me?
Yes. Just give me a second, and I like hop on
Yeah, I was
you
like,
or something.
get on me, like,
and I go,
next up.
okay, smile and breathe.
All right, you want to burn again? Go ahead.
Ooh.
Okay. So, that's gonna be a 8
Okay.
on a 7 to 9 market condition.
Go ahead and mark
So
condition.
I mark condition. Okay. Just get me as close as possible.
Okay.
Where are you guys going? There's a crowd of people that are running from the explosion.
Have we
pipes.
seen what this woman robot looks like at all?
Yeah, you guys would have seen her as she has mousy brown hair and a gray
So we know what we're
suit.
looking for.
What I will ask you to do is assess the situation.
It's a 10.
It's a 10. All right, you get to ask, I think, 2.
Okay, so yeah, let's do what here is the biggest threat. Mm-hmm. And I also want to know how could we best end this quickly.
Best way to end this quickly is grabbing this tub away from them.
Okay.
You notice that there is not that woman in the crowd anymore. But you do see a blonde-haired woman in a gray pantsuit ensemble that is trying to hurry away with a purse at its side.
Okay, we make a beeline with legendary
Yes.
speed and the roller skates.
Okay.
And whenever it's in eye view, I would like to spend 1 burn to snatch and seize any one object up to the size of a person from someone within view.
Done. It's pulled out of her arms, and I think that they fully try to run and immerse themselves in the crowd. If you go to look for the bowmen, they are also gone. They have fled this situation. And there is a shattered remnant of this huge, muscular is the wrong word because it's a robot, but beefy robot all around you on the ground. But you have successfully taken back this robotic piece that I don't think any of you know what it is.
I did it. I got the thing. I don't know what this is, but I got the thing.
Great. I don't know either. Let's go back.
I
And
would
we
like
skin
to
around and go back.
search this robot for any sign of branding, label, etc.
Ooh.
The remains of it.
Yeah, go ahead. What would that be?
Or even just where the main energy source for the robot is. If there's no labels on who made it, just try to learn about that. So if I ever see it again, I might be able to recognize it.
Engineers have signatures.
Yeah. Let's go with. It looks like the power supply unit is just a really older version of the ones that you guys grabbed. This particular unit seems to have been designed 40 some odd years ago. It's a little dated, but it's weirdly strong for something 40 years old. Yeah.
We're back at this point.
So you guys are back. You've successfully done it, taken a few gnarly hits, some of you.
I think we need to figure out what this thing is first, and I kind of toss the piece on the ground. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have thrown that on the ground, sorry.
You gonna catch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I've destroyed enough today.
No one on the robotics
I'll take a
team.
look at it.
Okay. Sick.
What's weird about this?
You know what? Go ahead and roll. Or what are you trying to figure out?
Do I see the same kind of labeling on
This is a Karascorp thing, so you could bring it to like your mom, or you could bring it back to Karascorp.
Okay. I know where I can put this so that it will be safe.
Are you bringing it home?
No. I'm
Okay.
gonna bring it to Kara's.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Yeah.
Is it like old, or like what's the?
That one old.
I know old people. I know old person.
I know a lot of old people.
I just meant if we needed to ask questions about relevant things being taken at a certain point, maybe like news stories that we weren't alive for or whatever. I don't know. I'm just riffing. I don't know anything about robotics.
I'm gonna get away before anybody connects the
Use
like
the
destruction with yeah.
I was
thank you.
gonna say, can we assess the damage?
helping me.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem.
Well, there's a lot of it. At least 4 cars are pretty much totaled. There is again a hole in the side of a bodega. Lot of damage from one psychic charm.
Can I go over to the bodega?
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm really sorry about this. I know it's like not a lot, but and can I like pull out some cash or something and like give it to them?
He takes the money from you. How much money is it?
It's everything I've got.
How-
So like $20. I could bring you another $20 next week once
He pockets the money and then goes, "You got insurance?
no.
You're not licensed? You don't have like an insurance
Uh,
policy?"
Listen, just keep this between us. You know, I will bring so much business to your business.
There's a hole in my wall. You
I
think that I care
know.
about you bringing in business? You got $20.
I can bring you another $20 for like a month. I can help you clean up.
Are you
Do you
about
want
to
me to
cry?
help me build? Yes. Do you want? I can help you rebuild if you want.
If you think you can fix this, go ahead. Sure. I think you can clear guilty.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Xanthi, you get a text message from your Uncle Mercury.
Okay.
Heard you're near Carefree. Why don't you come meet us at the hall?
Shoot. I pocket my phone. I gotta go take care of something.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
When's the last time you checked what time it was?
Well,
A while ago.
All right. I want you to roll for how your family has appreciated your heroic efforts. And I want you to roll for how well you've been living life.
what would this be adding? Just a flat roll?
This is a flat roll. All right, it should be on your character sheet.
Oh,
11.
6.
Oh. Okay.
You know they're gonna
cool.
make fun of me for causing damage.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. You realize that you're late for your interview, but you've actually been doing really good at not being late. So you think that you have time to get there, and like your mom's not gonna be too upset. You're gonna go start sweeping up this bodega.
I'm like, I can help right now, and I just start like cleaning up as much as I can.
You head off.
Yeah.
And you head off.
Yeah.
So you're just left alone in the middle of the street, surrounded by crashed cars. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna walk up to the bodega man.
Uh-huh.
Can I get like a pack of mini donuts though?
Yeah, sure. $1.50.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Yeah, your stuff. And you're free to go. You do hear a voice in your head. Hey, I think it's about time that we had a little bit of a check-in. Are you able to meet me back here at your spot?
Fine. Yeah. Whatever. Sure. Yeah. I'll see you soon. Do you want mini donuts? I got some.
Oh yeah, I love mini
Do
donuts.
you want
Yeah.
powdered or chocolate?
I'm more of a chocolate than powdered. But
They got powdered, so they're gonna go. Hey.
yeah, and you head off to Titan's Alley. Oh my.
Sorry, I'm nervous.
Can we take a pee break?
Yeah, we were there.
Bye.
All right, so as each of you kind of go on your own way, very non-ceremoniously, just kind of leave each other.
Peace.
We cut to a couple of hours later. Ellie Mae, you've just finished sweeping up. Your mom's been calling you.
Hey, I never caught your name. What's your name?
It's Joey.
Okay, so, I have to head out, but, you'll be receiving $20 every so often. Okay, bye!
You go home.
I go home.
You go home. Your mom Elena is there.
Hi.
Ellie Mae.
Hi, Mom.
You are so late. Were you busy today? What did you do?
So I did the superhero thing.
Excellent. How'd it go? What?
It went okay.
Just remember, you gotta breathe. You gotta remember that you are a powerful hero who is going to be so big and so important.
Yeah.
Because we really need you to be big and important.
Yeah.
It's very expensive to live in this neighborhood.
Yeah, I know I'm powerful. It's just like a little bit hard to like.
You just need to breathe and believe in yourself.
Yeah.
And you will be fine
Great.
because you are my perfect angel daughter.
Yeah.
Cool. So I had a couple of ideas for branding.
Okay.
I think that your outfit is getting a little outdated. It's like a little too 50s hero. Maybe we like spice it up a little bit. Do like a jean jacket with like a pink shirt.
I don't really like jean jackets.
You don't like jean jackets?
No, I jeans kind of like uncomfortable and like I am like running around and like sweating.
Yeah, but like it'll be extra protective gear. You know, like bikers wear jean jackets. So.
I don't know, Mom. I think we should keep pondering.
Okay. All right. Well, why don't we just work on some poses and kind of get started there?
Okay.
Awesome. We're gonna we're gonna cut back to we're gonna cut to Xanthi.
Okay.
You met up with your Uncle Hermes, just Uncle Mercury to you.
Uncle Murphy, as we say.
Maybe like your favorite uncle, is that kind of right? Yeah, he's just the rebel who just gone with the flow and made things work.
Yeah.
What's your favorite drink?
Water.
Uncle Merc is sitting there with an ice cold bottle of water there, just waiting for you.
Oh man.
Yeah. Carefree Ultra Plus water, hands off to you.
Alkaline, you know,
Alkaline,
this is like
yeah.
really
Yeah.
good water.
This is really good water.
Spring.
Do you still live at home with everything that's going on?
Every now and then I stop by, but I try not to go home as much as possible.
Yeah, he's like,
Sometimes I have to.
notice you haven't been home for a while. Here's a restock.
Yeah, thanks. The water on the streets does not compare, I'll tell you that.
You're telling me. So, you've been kicking up a hornet's nest, kid.
Yeah.
You have been making a lot of waves that people are not happy about.
Not happy, right?
Yeah, and I know that makes you happy, but keep in mind that I'm trying to lay some groundwork for you to have a relationship with your family.
I know.
You're making it difficult. That's all I'm saying.
It's not fun if it's not difficult, right?
Right, but you know that Iris can like teleport places. So
I
like
know,
she is not.
I'm sorry, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
you're fast. You ain't that fast.
Yeah, I know. The roller skates came in handy today, though.
Yeah, no, I heard a couple of things. I might have been watching,
Oh, really?
keeping an eye out.
Okay.
You know,
How'd I do?
that was a long way down, kid. That was a long way down.
Okay, well, I
What
had
was
a
the
plan.
thought
I had a
process?
plan. I had a plan. I was going to go up and then...
Yeah. Well, you went up, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. And then I could scope out and see the lady that we were looking for.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a
okay.
thought
You had a
process.
thought process. All right. Okay.
Sometimes I have those.
All right. Listen, I'll give you credit where credit's due. You at least got one of the three, and you got the device back.
Got the device.
Do you have that? I can drop it off at Karis.
I don't actually. The other hero, Karma Chameleon's got it. Dropping it off at Karis.
You trust this kid?
I mean, our
Okay.
interests align right now.
Okay. Roll to provoke. As you try to prove that you don't have feelings to your uncle.
Yeah, 4.
How does it sound? Can I ask, were you lying about your interests align?
I think I was like, we're on the same team, but that's about it.
Your interests align, and he just looks at you and
My voice cracks.
Go ahead and mark potential because you failed. Your voice cracks. Are you insecure?
Currently, yeah.
He laughs at you and kind of just ruffles your curly hair, and just with that, he is shifting your labels. He is gonna bring down your superior and increase your mundane.
Oh, okay.
And I think that you just have like a nice moment of like, there is something about family that you maybe miss. Yeah. Speaking of Karma Chameleon, with the little robot toy that you managed to grab, it's not far to your internship from where you were. I mean, you were just outside of Carefree, so you're able to get there pretty quick, especially with your powers. Do you use them?
Here's my plan.
Okay.
I'm gonna go there as Karma Chameleon, being like, I have this for you. I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna come back as Avery. Into like a different entrance where I'm supposed to go.
Yeah, you can do that. I want you to roll plus mundane to see how fast you do this, pull this maneuver off.
9.
Okay, yeah, you're like an extra 10 minutes late, but it's fine, right?
Because it took me 10 minutes to come up with that plan.
Yeah, you're sitting on the roof, just like staring at your mom's lab.
Lord. Okay.
Who do you just hand it to a security guard?
No, I asked to give it to somebody who should have it.
You hand it to just this very frustrated and bedraggled looking scientist who, thank you, what's your name?
Karma Chameleon.
Oh, well, yes. Do you want a job?
That's okay, I'm real busy with the superhero stuff.
Well, yeah, what? And we cut back to later, where you are walking back in your civilian clothes, and we get to see for the first time Avery Plainman.
Great.
Would you like to describe Avery, since you're basically playing two characters?
Avery is so different. Like, Karma Chameleon looks so cool. They're so, like, sometimes they're pretty swift and pretty awesome. Avery is the most normal high school kid ever. Like, he's got freckles on his face. Like, he's got the red, messy hair. He wears, like, a t-shirt and a flannel.
And he sees his mother, Nadia, a very prolific scientist in this town, absolutely irate. Where have you been, Avery?
Mom, I am so sorry. I mixed up the schedules, and I thought that I was supposed to be volunteering today, and so I started heading to that side of town, but then I realized about halfway through that it wasn't working, and so I was trying to get my way back. I'm real sorry.
Roll plus superior, with a -1 because it's your mother and she knows you're lying to her.
What?
Well, she'll know when you're lying. She's your mom. Come on, man.
10.
Oh, all right. She kind of
Getting better at this business.
She kind of gives you a like frustrated smirk. You haven't been late in a while, and you know what? At the end of the day, as much as she fully knows that you are lying at your can't say that word, lying out your hiney, she's gonna let this one slide today. Avery, just get in your lab coat, get dressed.
I'm already going. I'm already going.
We're late. Come on.
Okay. I'm ready.
You've been helping your mom and a couple of her coworkers with some very rare animal DNA. That's, you know, as one does in the science world. How are you getting home?
I think I'm just taking the metro, man.
Okay.
I think I'm just going home. I think I'm taking the metro. I'm taking my time.
And you live in a neighborhood called Titan's Alley, which was once lavish. You actually live in a mansion that used to be really nice about 50 years ago, and now it's kind of still standing. It takes you truly 2 hours to get home on this gondola that's just going from Carefree all the way up, slowly but surely, to Titan's Alley. And I think we cut there.
I hope you've got a good playlist to listen to.
Yeah. Just kind of like.
Ellie, what are you working on with your mom now?
Well, we were working on poses, and now we're working on, like, interview questions.
All right, so your mom looks at you and goes, okay, This one's a little bit of a hard one, but just lean into it, okay? All right. Do you feel like there was too much destruction today?
Yes!
Okay, all right. So the answer is never yes. The answer is always
What happened to
breathe,
yes and?
breathe. This is a no but, sweetie, all right? So the answer is never yes when they ask if you destroy too much things, because that should never be, that's a liability thing, and you don't have insurance, so let's not do that, right?
Yeah.
The answer
I also
is,
blew up a bodega.
you blew up a bodega?
Well, I kind of like crashed into a bodega. I forgot to mention that one. I promised the guy I would give him like my allowance every week.
Okay, did he get your name? No, he didn't.
I don't think he did.
Okay, so like I said, maybe we switch to the jean jacket, maybe change up the branding a little bit, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine, sweetie. It'll be fine.
But like,
okay?
I felt bad because this bodega was really nice. And it's like a small business, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna help out for a little bit.
Honestly, that's great. Oh my god. I'll come down one day and I'll just like take some pictures of you doing like local, helping people out at the big and the small levels. That's pretty great.
Okay.
It's pretty great. Xanthi, you and your uncle, I think he like took you out to dinner. There's like really nice restaurants in Carefree if you are in the job position to have access to those restaurants. So he takes it. What's your favorite spot?
What? I'm just kidding. Like of the restaurants?
Yeah, what's like what's her favorite cuisine in this neighborhood?
I think, this is probably a little on the nose, but there's probably a real good Mediterranean place.
Oh, there's a great Mediterranean place. Actually, there's a great Mediterranean place across the street from the Hall of
It's actually
Olympians.
called Mount Olympus.
It's called Mount Olympus, and it's just, listen.
We sponsor it.
Carefree is nothing if not great at synergy.
Yeah,
so
we sponsor it actually.
Yeah, so you are having a nice meal with your uncle, and I think that just like, how do you feel being here with him?
I think a little bit nervous because I know that he wants me to visit more often. But I'm happy to be here with him if anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, he like leans forward. He has like a French fry that he's just going in on. Yeah, a single French fry. I need to retake that. A single French fry. Actually, no, I kind of like that. He's been holding a French fry in his hand, just kind of talking at you for a while, as most uncles would do, in my experience.
The Greek fries are good.
The Greek fries are good. He's like, now I need to hear. I heard about the bridge.
Right.
I know the mayor was there.
Right. It was fine.
So why doesn't the mayor know the mayor was there? That's the thing. That's the real thing, is you don't mess with the mayor.
I grab a French fry and eat some French fries. The mayor, we can't control who's there when something happens. We just save the people.
100%. Right? No, that's very true. Why does the mayor not remember that he was there when the bridge was just? Listen,
how
nobody
funny,
got
I didn't even remember that you asked that question. Do I know that this has been done?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Are you trying to lie to your uncle?
People know about your modify memory ability, right? You don't
Not
hide that.
people. The three
Just
of you.
us.
Anyone who knows has
It's not the memory modified. I do consider for a moment that maybe if I tell my uncle, I'll just ask.
Okay.
No, but I consider that. I go, no, you can't do that. I don't know if that's really my information to share. But it wasn't because of something I did. It was what we deemed necessary at the time. And I'm drunk. I knock over my cup and I'm like, shoot, sorry.
I need you to roll a provoke. Plus superior. I need you to do at a -1, because that was just
Plus my superior?
plus your
So
superior.
it's -2.
Okay.
Because you changed my my label.
Oh no.
Okay, that's gonna be a 6.
He looks at you,
I'm like wiping up the water. Sorry.
and
Legendary
I think the first time during this whole conversation, I mean, your uncle is very much a carefree kind of person.
Yeah.
And the first time he has a serious look across his face. I need you to tell me this. Because I get going through a rebellious phase and lashing out against your family and having fun with friends. Bridges were destroyed. Two Towns is even worse off than ever. There's one bridge between two towns now, and they are fighting over it. The mayor had a memory erasure incident. That is not the kind of thing that you can be doing without drawing the kind of attention you do not want to draw.
It was an accident, okay?
It was an accident?
Yes.
You didn't go out drinking with the mayor? You think I don't know these things?
I didn't drink anything. I like water.
Did you not drink anything?
No. I was sober the whole time.
Honestly, I'm so confused by that, but we're gonna table
Because it
that.
wasn't me.
Right, it wasn't you. It's who you associate yourself with, Xanthi. It's who you associate yourself with.
you
Because
Mom and
your
Dad?
association,
Don't tell them.
you think they don't know? You think that I'm the one who found this out. I didn't tell them, kid. The mayor has an assistant. There are people who keep good track of him. You think that they're not aware of what he's doing, and you think that they're not getting on the phone with Eloise Karras?
Okay, so the mayor doesn't remember the bridge incident, but every other person does. He remembers it now. I'm sure someone told him.
It's not about the cause, it's about the who. And you need to be more careful about who you disrupt. We're gonna go now to Karma Chameleon.
I'm like, they're telling me fun facts about these deep sea animals, and I'm just taking notes.
Your mom is like, the best thing about this jellyfish is that it's potentially immortal. We haven't figured out, like, nobody's ever seen it die, it just keeps on living until it gets eaten.
Sick. And I'm like, really into aquatic life now, Ma.
Oh my god, you have to start diving into this. I mean, as you know, I was more of a lizard person, but now we're getting into a lot.
Mom, diving into it.
We're diving into it. Oh my gosh, sweetie. You are too much. There is another intern, a young man by the name of Jackson, who is just so upset that you are in this room. He's a college student. He is like 21 years old.
This junior in high school making jokes with his mom.
Yeah. Well, he's trying to have work experience to put on his resume. And so he starts trying to get to work, being very distracted by you and your mom just having a lovely conversation and hanging out in the middle of the workday. Do you feel like you get anything out of this internship?
Absolutely, I learned so much about animal DNA.
Excellent.
It's gonna be great for my college applications.
It is gonna be great for your college applications. You know what I actually could use a little bit of help with?
Yeah.
Do you mind running and grabbing some sandwiches for everybody? For the team?
Oh, yeah, sure.
She like ruffles your hair and sends you on your way.
I know my job here.
Yeah. All right, so 2 hours later,
Still jamming.
you get off, and it is a stressful climb, but you eventually do make it up there. And you open the door to see Agnes, kind of your landlady, although everyone's technically a squatter in Titan's Alley, so like, she's the one that invited you to live with her.
Yeah.
Oh, how are you doing, sweetie?
Hey, Ags. Yeah, I got you a powdered donut.
Oh, I love powdered
Yeah,
donuts.
work
Thank
was
you.
good today. You had a good day?
Yep. How was saving your soul?
I think I'm in a strong neutral. I gotta check in later.
Oh, that's the good one. Keep you
Yeah.
around for a while.
Yeah, trying.
You're not allowed to dive before I do.
already did. Okay, yeah, it's always good. Yeah, did you see anything on like the news or whatever?
Oh yeah, there was a break-in.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
And that was exciting.
Yeah,
And
should
then
have stopped that one. My bad.
oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
I think it all got returned. It should be okay.
Yeah, it did. I think. I don't know what he does with things. I just kind of.
Who's he?
No.
Do you have a little friend?
Well, yeah, he's definitely a little friend.
A short king.
You're getting so good at that, Axe.
I love it. Okay, well, you go ahead. I'm gonna go make up some dinner for you.
Okay, yeah. Love you. Bye.
I love you too.
Okay.
You pop upstairs, and in your bedroom, would you like to describe what we would see?
It's a hot topic. Probably a leftover canopy bed from whoever lived here when it was an affluent part of town.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the bed is also like a little bit rotting, so you shift your density to be like really light so you don't break it when you sit down on it. Speaking of sitting down on it, there is a
Short king.
purple grayish young looking man, short king, some might call him, with a swath of white hair, if I'm remembering correctly.
Ish, yeah.
Ish, like an ashen hair.
Yeah.
Sitting very casually as you open the door.
I chuck the donuts at his head.
He loses all atmosphere of cool immediately as he gets smacked in the head with a bunch of donuts. Well, okay. Well, that was a.
You gotta be quicker than that.
That's. Oh, yeah. No. Well, yeah. Thanks. I do appreciate it. It's really nice of you. So,
Yeah.
how have you been?
Good.
You've been good? And You
Yeah.
didn't do anything untoward today at all? Or?
Well, no. I've been pretty good,
Excellent.
I think. Yeah. I mean, you know that better than I do, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's actually make a roll for that.
Sorry.
You're gonna roll plus savior.
Plus savior? Oh, that's not terrible for me. No, this is a bad roll, actually. Wait. 7 plus 1, 8.
8.
Solid.
All right.
Yeah.
You've done some good. So, with that, go ahead and mark a doom track. And you can shift a label up and a label down of your choice, whichever ones you'd like.
Being too much of a goody two-shoes. This is what happens.
I'm really proud of everything you've done. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I promise. I know that you're nervous, but it's gonna be good. You got a long ways to go anyway.
Yeah, like how long, if you had to estimate in like a numerical kind of vibe?
That
You're a math guy.
I am. Here's the thing. I'm a death elemental, so there is a little element of this that I don't perceive time like you would. So I don't. An hour? Is that too small? A year? Decade? Is that like?
Yeah, then I'll be old and I
It's like
die.
medium.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go with a decade. That sounds great.
I will outlive my dad if that is. No, I won't.
Outlive your dad. All right.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. I actually did the math wrong. I'm not a math guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Me neither. Apparently. I'm good at like the ones and the twos, like the 1 soul, 2 soul.
Yeah.
Are you okay? You're laughing a lot, and I'm not that funny.
You know, you're funny.
Okay. Ellie, we're gonna cut there. Ellie, you're done training with your mom. Your dad, he's a firefighter, and he starts getting a phone call. Sweetie, just give me 1 sec.
Okay. Can I over here?
Yeah, you can over here. Essentially, they need it back at the station because there is a pretty massive fire that's brewing just down the road over in the Baronies.
Okay.
You spent a lot of time with your mom today. I don't know if you want to spend time with your dad too, but he rolls his eyes and is like, "You want to go see your old man put out a fire?"
Yeah, that sounds really fun.
Wow. Okay, you haven't done that in a long time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's mom has me with all the training.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
Get in the car. Well, we're meeting them there.
Okay, great.
So you go off with your dad. Xanthi, you and your uncle, maybe you're wrapping up. I know things got pretty serious for a second there, but I'm doing this to help you. We all want you back with the rest of us. You're the golden child, kid.
That's what my name says.
That's what your name says.
Okay, so we're wrapping up, correct?
It's a weird way to put it while I'm standing right here in your face, but yeah. Yeah.
I know you're just trying to help.
Mm.
So, If I tell you something, will you promise not to tell Mom, Dad, any of them? I trust you.
Of course.
I don't like how that
Roll. Hey, I want you to do a thing for me. I want you to roll to pierce the mask.
Okay.
Roll plus mundane.
Let's see if he's gonna tell. That's not gonna be helpful at all. Oh, but I do have a. It's gonna be a 6.
Oh.
Okay.
Between you and me, kid. Mark potential.
Well, I don't know. Well, technically, okay. I'm being honest when I say that I don't know why his memory was wiped. Okay.
Okay.
I don't.
All right.
All I know is that it happened, and it was someone on our team. Okay.
All right. Well, listen.
There's something I don't know.
What's your name?
Xanthi? I don't know. What do you mean?
What's your name, Xanthi?
The Olympian? Like my last name? Like, what do you want?
Kid, you're an Olympian. Now, ideally, you'd be with your family. But if you're gonna be running around with a bunch of ragtag teens, which I get it, that sounds like I would have done the same thing growing up if that was an option for me. You need to get your team in line. You know how to do this. Clearly they don't. Get them on a leash if you're gonna have some dogs. That was really harsh.
dogs?
I'm so sorry.
Calm down.
Listen, I gotta calm down. Lick.
You're supposed to be the cool uncle.
I am the cool uncle. I just, man, it was kind of was having fun being a little bit of a dramatic boy. You know, like.
I know, it's fun, right?
It's fun. It's fun. Listen, you had your moment earlier, okay? Like I let that one slide.
Okay. God. I just.
You hear a
I
boom
care about him.
coming
What was that?
from across the road, the hall of the Olympians at your family's headquarters.
Who's home right now?
We're gonna cut to Karma Chameleon. You are walking to go get some snacks.
Yeah, go get the sandwiches.
Go get the sandwiches. There's like 8 people in the office, so you get a bunch of sandwiches.
I
you
feel
get
like
some
there's
drinks.
probably someone there who, like, this is Karis, they're fancy as heck. So I'd probably
Yeah.
be like, I'm picking up for, Eloise.
Eloise? You mean for Nadia?
Not for Nadia.
For your, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got everybody's orders in the system for sure.
Yeah, so I'll pick up all the sandwiches.
Yeah, you grab them sandwiches and you start heading back. It's a pretty chill, normal day.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, roll to assess the situation for me.
Okay. 9.
The hallway's weirdly clear and empty for this time of day. What's going on here?
What's going on?
Yeah, you're like walking around and you're like, where the heck is everybody? This is super strange.
Normally, I feel like there's like a room or two that I'm usually like, hey guys!
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, there's nobody
No.
there right now. You do see like one person walking past you.
Hey, you know where everyone went?
Well, she's very startled to see you. She's got like red hair up in like a little bun. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Strange.
Is she going like into one of the rooms that I usually say hi to?
No, probably not. She's like heading towards like some of the storage lockers, like free storage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Where are you going?
I have to pick up some samples.
Oh, and bring them to who?
I know, right? That's so funny. Anyway, have a good day. And you're about like 10 feet down the hall.
Okay, yeah, can I assess the situation again to see like if she's weird?
Sure, go
That's
ahead.
freaky, dude. Can I roll this inside of the dice tray?
No. What?
That's a 3. I mean a 4.
Mark potential. I think that's the first time you failed.
That was
so
my
far.
second time.
Yeah, it's super weird. Like you were talking to this lady, and then all of a sudden you were like 10 feet down the hall, and you don't know where she went.
Okay, I feel like I probably like look back to be like, oh, I was gonna compliment her scarf. Oh, okay, weird.
Yeah.
So I'll go back up to where my mom was.
Yeah, you start heading back to where your mom is, and the lab's cleared. Everybody apparently went home.
Okay, that's weird as heck.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay, I'm gonna call her.
Hey, sweetie, where are you?
I'm in the lab. Where are you?
Well, lab day was supposed to be over.
I went to get lunch. What
Yeah.
time is it?
It's you're right. Like the time is correct. She's confused. I mean, she's like, what?
Where are you?
Why did we go home?
You home? You in the house?
You hear a click as a door shuts behind you, and a familiar robot comes in and puts its hand up to where its mouth would be. Why are you here? Everyone was supposed to be gone. We're gonna cut to...
Hey. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, are you sitting on the bed? Are you
Yeah,
standing?
I think
Okay.
very awkwardly, also leaning against one of the posts, kind of just...
Mm-hmm. He's kind of also awkwardly, like, shifted away, but, like, you know. So, I know that this is really scary, and I know that you haven't been determined yet where you're going, but there is... I think you're doing great, and I just... Part of my job is also to help coach you and make sure that you feel comfortable going...
Being dead.
Being dead,
Yeah.
And I just want to make sure that you're okay with that.
Yeah, I've super come to terms with my mortality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe you there. You're not exactly inspiring confidence.
I mean, yeah, I didn't really have friends before, and I have friends now, and that's kind of awkward, just because, yeah,
You see, he looks really sad.
Why are you, what did I say? What did I say?
No.
Why are you sad?
Well,
I'm just generally depressing?
Oh, roll to take a powerful blow.
Yeah. 5.
Okay. Do you have any conditions marked?
No, I'm too cool for that.
You've weathered being depressing before. This is maybe not the first time you've asked him that. He just kind of shakes his head and goes, No, it's not that. It feels like we've given you the chance to care again, and that's not fair. And then he grips his head as he receives a message. But when he looks up at you, there is a real fear in his eyes. I'm fine. You need to go.
To where?
All right, I haven't told you about these because it wasn't supposed to matter because it was buried, but there are items that anchor you here. There are things that you've cared about in your life that anchor you, and it was buried. There was supposed to be cement over it. So
What?
This is going to be hard.
Okay.
You need to go back to your apartment.
Crud. Oh.
And you need to go now. And he snaps his fingers, and this little arcane ruin on the floor starts to glow. And he grabs your shoulder where you have your little pauldron and says, You're gonna do fine.
Okay.
It's gonna be okay.
Okay.
And he just kind of holds you there for a little second. You can feel him start to lean in just a little bit when he shakes his head and just kind of pushes you into the portal.
I just literally, they just go.
Just as you arrive at the scene of a fire, I need you to roll to take a powerful blow.
Plus conditions, right?
Plus conditions.
Okay, so that is a 7.
That's a bad thing. Go ahead and choose what you're going to do as you see in front of you the sight of maybe the worst day of your life. It was a year ago, and buildings get rebuilt very quickly in this town. But for some reason, that building is on fire again. And you kind of have just the most gut-dropping feeling in your stomach as you see the building where you might have caused the death of someone. Where you saved a life, but maybe at the cost of another. Now, unfortunately, you also see exiting this building a very familiar robot. And that's where we're going to end this session.
I'm so upset.
All right, thanks all so much for joining us on Table Runners, playing on Chaotic Lawful. This has been a really fun game, and I look forward to seeing what happens next.